Hello everyone. Today we'll understand the remaining part of the lesson, that is Delhi Sultans. In the previous video, already we have discussed about all the rulers who had ruled over Delhi from 12th century till 15th century. Right? Today we'll discuss about few important subheadings related to the administrative policies of different sultans. So first, we'll understand about their journey from the garrison town to empire. Means how they were able to conquer from a specific region or town to be making a vast empire. Right? Before we move ahead, we should understand what the garrison town stands for. An area which was highly fortified and soldiers used to live in there is called a garrison town. In the easy way, we can say first the sultans conquered a small area or town. Then they used to fortify from all the sides of this area. Means चार तरफ से किलाबंदी होता था. And in that particular area, the sultans along with his family, relatives and the soldiers used to live there, and this place is known as garrison town. For your better understanding, here I am giving an example. Have you watched the movie Padmavati where Ranbir Singh plays the role of Alauddin Khilji? जब उसका एंट्री होता है, you can see the scene which is a fortified area and where Ranbir Singh along with his soldiers was supposed to play his act, and we can say this is a garrison town. Children, the sultans were never satisfied with that small area. Suppose they controlled over Delhi and ruled over there for few years, but after that they wanted to control other areas except Delhi. But it was not an easy task for them to control over the hinterlands, because earlier they had control over a confined area, means small area or town, but they did not have much more control over the hinterlands. Now we have to understand what are hinterlands. Hinterlands are the lands which supply goods and other essential commodities to the city. That means जो अंदर वाले place होते हैं where the people live there, they supply different goods to the town. Suppose now you are living in a city. Whatever you need for your daily life, means milk, rice, fruits, vegetables, etc. Who supply to you? Now you can say we are getting it from the market. But really, the people, those who are living far away from the city, they supply to them. Indirectly, we get from them. This is called hinterland. Actually, the journey from the garrison town to the empire had started step by step. First, the rulers tried to control over the hinterland, and then they started other systems for their expansions. But they faced much more problems to control them. So, we'll discuss all about this in this video. So, let us discuss about few important rulers of Delhi Sultanate. Among them, Alauddin Khilji was the most powerful ruler. He was the first Turkish Sultan to build an empire in India. During his reign, the boundaries of Delhi Sultanate extended beyond the Vindhyas up to the Deccan. Being a great administrator and a brilliant military general, he conquered territories in quick succession. He conquered Gujarat and Malwa in west and Chittor and Jalwar in Rajasthan. He was the first Delhi Sultan to cross the Vindhya mountains. The kingdoms of south like Kaktiyas, Yadavas, Hoslas, etc. were defeated and plundered by him. However, these kingdoms were ruled indirectly as the rulers of the kingdoms were allowed to remain kings, but they had to pay tributes to Alauddin and accept his supremacy. and he got regular tributes from these kingdoms, which made him rich. Alauddin administration to maintain his long-standing army. Alauddin needed large revenues. So, he adopted a bold market policy and controlled the prices of all commodities. Ziauddin Barani writes in Tariq-e-Firozshahi that Alauddin Khalji set up 3 markets at Delhi, one for food grains, one for horses, slaves and cattle, and one for costly articles such as important clothes. The prices were fixed and quite low. The Sultan made all arrangements for government to buy all excess commodities, which were stored in huge granaries. A strict watch was kept over buying and selling, or anyone cheating in price or weight was severely punished. An official called Saharai Mandi was in charge of each market. Land was the most important source of revenue. Whereas the land revenue was collected as a share of the agricultural produce. He fixed the rate of the revenue at half of the present produced. The revenue was collected directly by the state through special officers called amils, appointed by the sultans. Alauddin paid his soldiers fixed salaries in cash. To improve the efficiency of army, the prices of the horses were controlled. Horses were branded with a particular method called dag, so that they could not be changed. He had a very well organized intelligence system and spies that kept him informed what was happening in the empire. Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Tughlaq dynasty founded by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, who died in 1325 CE and was succeeded by his son Junna Khan, who took the title Muhammad bin Tughlaq. It is said that he was a brilliant man with ideas far ahead of his time, but he was not practical, so most of his ideas were failed. This made him unpopular among the people who failed to appreciate his vision. Muhammad bin Tughlaq was highly ambitious and emphasized on the moral characters of the people. This offended many of the nobles, and they refused to cooperate with him. His empire covered the Deccan and South states, and also Odisha and Bengal. He ruled over the Deccan and South directly. During his last year, there were many rebellions. The size of his empire created problems for him. As the Sultan transferred from one place to another to suppress the rebellion, many areas broke away, and the independent kingdoms were set up in the Deccan. In south, the Bahmani kingdom and Vijayanagar empire were shifted the capitals. Muhammad bin Tughlaq decided to shift his capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, near Aurangabad. He thought that it would be an ideal place from where he would be able to control both North and South India. Everyone was asked to move. Isami, who had also shifted to Daulatabad, gives an account in his book. He wrote that the Sultan ordered the people to move to Daulatabad, promising them money and property. He announced that Delhi will be set on fire. Women in parda and Sufi saints were dragged by their hair out of the house. Many children died because they had no milk. Only 1/10 of people reached Daulatabad. The Sultan destroyed a well-populated city. Later, the Sultan decided to return to Delhi as he could not check Mongol invasion at Daulatabad. Many more people died in the way back to Delhi. Token currency. In an attempt to collect more revenue, Tughlaq decided to issue token coins in copper and bronze. They had the same value as the gold and silver coins called tanka. Now, people could buy any commodity with the bronze coins as they had done with the silver tanka. thus produced the market value of the copper and bronze coins. While pointing out Muhammad Tughlaq's failures, we should also remember that he was the first sultan from the Delhi Sultanate who planned an attack on Mongol territory. After Tughlaqs, the Said and Lodi dynasties ruled from Delhi to Agra until 1526. By then, new ruling groups like Afghans and Rajputs emerged in this period. Some states established in this period were small but powerful. Sher Shah Suri once was the manager of a small territory in Bihar, defeated Mughal Emperor Humayun, and he established Suri dynasty. The Delhi Sultans built many masjids all over the subcontinent to show themselves as the protector of Islam and Muslims. Masjids helped Muslims develop the sense of a community, especially when they came from a variety of backgrounds. Masjid is an Arabic word which means a place where Muslims prostrates in reverence to Allah. Prostrates means kneel down, means they offer their prayers to Allah by doing kneel down. That's all about this lesson. I hope you have understood this. Please once read this chapter properly. Thank you.